Hello, and welcome to This Thing's Got Problems. I'm Eric. The thing that has problems today is this pretty brand new Harley Davidson Sportster. And the problem it has is someone decided to make their own customized pipes. And by that I mean they took the stock pipes and then they chopped, and threw a lot of it out. And they chopped a lot of this bike, actually. But we're going to focus on putting an exhaust system on a newer Harley Sportster. Oh, wait, no. It's not the newest Harley Sportster because they killed this bike, I believe. And now it's this weird looking, it's like a street 750 looking plasticky. It doesn't matter. We're focused on the old standard style Sportster, and I'm going to show you how to change the pipes real quick and not worry about the oxygen sensor. Those are easy. Don't pay dealerships to do pipes on a Sportster, for crying out loud. It's not that hard. You only need a few tools, and if you're going to put on the finest exhaust system that you can find on eBay, it's actually not that bad. Why do I keep bumping my head into this? It's not that bad considering, its origins and where the exhaust system came from. You're going to need a drill bit because you're going to want to make some holes. The holes aren't in the right spot for the bracket, okay? But other than that, it's not that bad. So let's go. I'm going to show you that now. Do this yourself. Do not pay the dealerships. I used to work for them. They rip people off. All right, guys, so here we go. This is our Sportster Iron. Iron? I-R-O-N. I don't know why we pronounce it the way we do, but here we are. Those are the pipes I was just talking about, and these things sound like when you start up a shrimp boat. Not good. They sound terrible, actually, and they're probably not great for performance. So we're gonna remedy this problem by throwing on some of our finest eBay Chinesey pipes. Yeah, sure. I don't know where they're from exactly, but I'm sure the clues will be there. All right, so we need to start right here with the O2 sensors. Go ahead and give them an unplug around. Well, they're on the other side. There they are. Right here, that's your plug. Put a zip tie on this. Zip tie shouldn't be there. Hold on. All right, zip tie's gone. Unplug this thing right here. Then look towards the back. There, yeah, right there. There, yep, nope, yep, in there. Right there. Pop the old side cover off. They're super easy. Yep, pinch your hand somewhere in there. Then just follow the wire, and there she is. Unplug that, and we're done here. First, set up your camera so you can show the entire world your smooth, flat ass. Grab yourself a tiny ratchet with an extension and a 1/2-inch socket and get the two nuts off the head, holding on what the last guy left of you of an exhaust. If this was a full exhaust, well, there'd be a lot more to take off. Rinse and repeat for the front cylinder. Not a lot of torque on these bad boys. There shouldn't be that much. I mean, it should be tight, but, you know, it shouldn't be cranked to hell. These things right here, these suck. I hate them. They're terrible. Exhaust gasket, you need to replace them. Don't trust the ones that are in there, especially if someone's already been monkeying around. I like the stab and pull method, and sometimes you get lucky, like this. And I used the gaskets that came with this exhaust. They slide in really easy. If you get some from Drag Specialties, it's going to fight you. And don't forget to take your O2 sensors off while you're on the bench. You're going to want to loosen up your controls here, your brake system. And I don't know if that tape tells you where this exhaust came from. And, you know, it was a hint. So remove all this stuff that's in your way. It's not that bad. You want to take it off the cover for the pulley because that's, I mean, you're sticking your mount up in there. So you got to loosen up the brake master, slide her back just enough to get the cover out. So this is what I'm talking about. You got there's 2 holes right there, 3 holes. And that's where you're going to mount. So you got to, throw some blue Loctite in there. Safety first. And then run all these in. And then that little quarter 20, you see that up there? Not these big ones that I'm using. The quarter 20. Don't do what I just did there. You're going to end up taking that cover back off, taking that out, and then, because that goes from the outside of the cover into the thing. I got ahead of myself. I was excited, okay? All right, so after fixing my mistake, we're going back to putting the cover back on. There's that quarter 20. She's the long one, so it was obvious. And it should have been on the outside, but, I was just having a day, I guess. So get this all tightened up real nice and good, like, until your elbow pops a couple times. You guys know what's tight, all right? Don't overdo it. Don't want to break anything off. And then we're going to remount the brakes. Got the brake mount down there. Yeah, never mind that one of those were severely stripped out from the last guy messing with things. And I'm not going to show you that whole process, but I had to retap. Yeah, that's your guy right there. I had to get a new fastener and tap the thing out and fix it. That was annoying. You didn't need to see that, but here we are. Get your O2s installed in the new pipes, and these pipes came with that flange mount and the ring and all that at the top. A lot of times they don't. You gotta take them off your old pipes. Get some pliers ready, and some cussing. make a bunch of different faces until you can get that screw, that nut, started back there. Then you put these little dog bone things in. Not the way I'm doing it right here. Do it the correct way. Flip it. Eric, flip it. Nope, he's not realizing it. He's going to put it on and then have to take it off again. I'm not going to show you that either. Again, it was one of those days. After realizing my mistake. Now, those holes right there, they probably won't be in the right spot. Like anything you get from Drag Specialties, you're probably going to have to waller them out a little bit. Throw some paint in there, though. Don't be an animal. Make sure it doesn't rust out on you. When it comes to tightening the pipes at the head, I like to go kind of, back and forth as even as possible before you tighten up the mount screws at the bottom. Kind of let them flow and go where they want to go so you don't get any leaks and sound like a choo-choo train going down the road. It's embarrassing. Alternate back and forth between the two pipes until they're straight enough. So I'm just kind of going back and forth super slow. Tiny ratchet, and then at the end, you grab your big ratchet, you give it hell once you know they're in there straight. And if you're using Screaming Eagle exhaust gaskets, good luck to you. If you're tight at the heads, go ahead and tighten up down there at the mount with the correct wrench. Doesn't matter, just get something on there. Get it tight. Where'd he go? Is he coming back? Oh, that's me. Where Eric? Where are other Eric? There, oh, there I am. Get her tight, man. Let's move on. Wipe your pipes down before you fire it up, guys. Don't want to burn your fingerprints on there, brand new out of the box. Wait till, your lady friend sits on it and melts her boots to it. Well, not on this bike. This thing don't even have a fender. This guy is going to be lonely forever. Quick check. Do we do all the things? Yes. Fire in the hole! All right, I like it. It doesn't sound bad for as cheap as these pipes are. I mean, they look pretty good. They look way better than, what was on there. It sounds better than a shrimp boat. They don't line up the most perfect I've ever seen, but it's not bad. And for the price of these pipes, you can't really go wrong for these things. So, search them out on eBay. What was the name of these things? I can't remember. The box had the name on it somewhere. Go back and look. All right, so did you learn something? This is easy, right? You can do this. Don't pay the dealerships. Save that money. Put it towards other parts. Air cleaner. Do the stage one. Anywho's, thanks for liking and subscribing. That's huge. I have plans for those 12s of $15 we earn eventually because, being a new channel. No, we're not Vice Grip Garage. And it's just not going to happen. So I appreciate each and every one of you that come by when you're not watching Vice Grip or you're not watching all the other big channels to just hang out a little bit and watch a couple things happen in an idiot, work on a C10 or some motorcycle stuff. I appreciate the hell out of you. Okay, so thanks for all those things, and hope your holidays are going great. And if you're watching this in the middle of the summer, whatever. Talk to you next time.